actually the 14th of December. My name is Lisa, aka Yoyarngirl, and I am going to do 2 days of Advents today because I just did not get an opportunity to do it yesterday, and today's really just going to be Advents, just because I haven't really had an opportunity to go and do anything. I am just drinking some tea out of my Anthro mug, and this tea is a tea that Amber of A Lovely Yarn talks about. It's Christmas in Paris, and it is actually really divine tea. Really enjoying it. I just actually got this yesterday. I ordered it off Amazon, so it came. And yeah, I'm enjoying that tea, so I'm glad that I did. I got several boxes, so I will have it to take me through. So, yeah, before we dive into my Advents, I'm going to share a couple of things. I had packed a box of some yarn and some of my whips that I'd shipped out here to Phoenix ahead of me coming out here. And I had just thrown in like some random yarn and different other things as well. And I had thrown in these minis, which I didn't realize. I just happened to be going through some stuff that I put away in one of the closets. And these are some minis from Woodland Wool. And great colors, obviously lots of my purples and those that I love. So anyway, I'm going to try and add these in to one of my Advent projects probably because I love all the colors, and or I'm gonna make some scrappy socks and add these into the scrappy socks because I'm using my scraps from one of the Advents that I'm knitting up, and there's not a ton left, so this might actually work for getting those socks finished. But yeah, just some lovely colors here. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. But today I spent a lot of the morning, I did run out and ran some errands, and then I spent a lot of the day just kind of knitting on projects here and there. This is my scrappy biased shawl, and I spent a couple hours today just knitting on this. That's the third color, and I'm going to get ready to switch to the fourth color here shortly. So I'm using my swap partner, Amy. We did a 12-day swap, and I'm using her swap currently for this. May add in some other minis, but I'm right now using that one, and I have just a Santa Progress Keeper on there. And I don't even know where that Progress Keeper came from, but I'm using that, and yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Love how the colors are knitting up together. Not planned, I just, kind of like, oh, this would be great, this would be great, and I'm really liking the way that came out. So hopefully the rest of the colors will go just as nice. And then the other scrappy project that I've been working on is another shawl, and this is a hedgehog fiber pattern, and I want to say it's the scrappy shawl or scraps and something, but if I think about it, I'll pop the name in. But I want to say this is probably a broken rib. It's a purl one, knit one below. I'm not sure if that's a scrappy, if that's a broken rib or not. If you can comment below if it is. But this is how this is knitting up. And I'm using my Ruby and Roses Advent for this one. And really like this, and loving the colors for one. But this does not call for, it's just straight knitting using that pattern. It's a 2-row repeat. And I decided, just to kind of change things up or make it exciting, that I would add some mohair. So what do you think about that? So I did a simple hat, Simple Pleasures hat, I think it's called, by Pearl Soho. And this is their mohair, and I use this in a pink color. So I'm thinking about adding like 2 or 3 rows of mohair in between my colors that I'm doing. And then I ordered another mohair today from Blackbird Yarns, and it's kind of a blue. I don't know if maybe I can find it for you. And she has an Etsy shop, so I ordered it out of her Etsy shop today. And I'm going to use that in between some of the other colors. So my Ruby and Roses Advent has a lot of these deep jewel tone purples and pinks and really vibrant blues, or more of a moody type blue. And then she went into some green colors, which I had over the last couple of days. So I ordered this mohair. Sorry, I'm rambling kind of. And I'm hoping that this mohair looks really good with in between when I start to change the colors. So this is kind of what it looks like. Obviously, once it's wound up, it might look a little bit different, but that's what I'm getting. So yeah, I think that it might look really nice. So tell me what you think. I've not done a ton of modifications to, and it's not really a modification to the pattern. I'm just going to do some garter stitch rows. I'll do probably 3 or 4 rows of garter stitch, and then I'll go right back into the pattern using another one of my minis. So some of the minis, hold on one second, if I can grab some of these. So a couple of the days, here's a couple of the days of the minis. So I think that blue in between like these colors, I think will go nicely. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to put it together, and if I don't like it, I can always, I guess, rip it out. But I'm thinking that this scarf is going to be super squishy, and I'm going to love being able to just sit on the sofa with it or run to the store when it's kind of cold. Actually, it was kind of cold here this morning in Phoenix, and that's exactly what I did. I had a scarf that I just wrapped around. I didn't really need a coat, but I needed something, and that scarf was just enough to keep me, warm as I was going in and out of shops today. So that was really nice. So I think this will be a really nice addition to my scarves. And then I'm going to probably make another hat. So in doing all that, I also brought out I'm working on I've had this on the needles for probably a year and a half now. No, I won't say it's a year and a half, a year. Lily's Scrap Blanket, and this is a free pattern over on Ravelry. And I picked this back up, and I enjoy it. I actually really enjoy it. So I'm going to keep knitting on this, but this is some of my advents from my swap partners from a couple of years ago that I've had, and I will just show you where I am with it, just so you can kind of see. But this is where I am with this one, and it's a decent size. This is going to be, I think, really nice too to have to just curl up on the sofa with this. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. So now I've got these just to kind of keep me busy. I really do want to kind of get working on my sweaters. So maybe tonight I will do a little bit of work on my Salty Days sweater and my cardigan that I have going. But right now these are keeping me company for today. So that's those there. And let's go ahead and open up my advents. And I guess I'll start with day 13. And Ruby and Roses, day 13, continuing with the green theme. Love this. Absolutely love this vibrant green. And, I said before, I'm not really a green person. I don't wear a ton of green, and these have been making me gravitate even to green clothing. So today I was looking at some blazers for work, and I'm like, do I get a green blazer? I kind of want a green velvet blazer, but you're limited on how much you're going to wear that. But yeah, this is Ruby and Roses, day 13. And let's get my card with the colors. Day 13 is Treetops Glisten. I like that. Treetops Glisten. So, day 13 for my Chelsea is cowboy boots. So let's see what that is. Ooh, I like it. It's kind of bluish gray. Oh, I like that. Cowboy boots. I'm really enjoying this Advent with the stellina in it. I really, really like that. So that's going to go well on a project. So that's day 13 of my Ruby and Roses and my Chelsea yarns. And I'm just going to move right into day 14. So day 14, Ruby and Roses. Wow, this is nice. It's some deeper, richer greens with some pops of purple and lighter blues. This is very nice. So yeah, I think that that mohair is going to go really, really well with the way this Advent is going from Ruby and Roses. So very excited about this color as well. Can't wait to put that in there. And then day 14 of my Ruby and Roses. Whoa, love it. And this is called Campfire. This is nice. It's got blues and browns and, yeah, pops of a little bit of kind of yellowy brown, but very nice, very nice. So this is going to be really nice to work with. So that is kind of it for my Advents, and I may bring you a little bit more of my knitting later on, or if I get into anything else, might make some dinner. I'm kind of full from lunch. I had a tuna melt for lunch, and it was pretty filling, so don't know if I'm going to have anything big for dinner. I may just have a quick salad, but I might bring you a little bit more of my day, and then I will see you tomorrow if not. So until a little bit later. Well, hello and welcome to day 15 of Vlogmas. I did not get a ton of footage today either. I really just had a relaxing weekend. I had a pretty long week, good week, but long week. I was into week 2 of my new role here in Phoenix, and so there's just more things that I have had to dive into, and so it made for a pretty busy, long week. I'm going to be heading to Colorado next week, towards the middle of the week. I'll start off the week here in Phoenix, and then I'll head to Denver to finish out some things with work, and then just stop by and visit with my family, primarily David, and bring some other additional things that I've realized once you get here. And it's like, oh, I need that before the movers come and that kind of stuff. So Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started into opening up my Advents for day 15. I am hoping to watch either Elf or The Grinch tonight. And so I might bring you a little bit of footage of when I do that as I knit. But I'm going to bring you the Advents, and you will see day 13, 14, and 15, I think, together. So yes, I'm pretty much bringing the whole weekend, which I didn't plan on doing, but it just worked out that way because I didn't have a lot of footage. Hopefully next week I'll have a little bit more footage. I will have. And then I don't know if I'll get downtown Denver when I get home, but if I do, then I will bring you some of the lights downtown Colorado. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and dive right into day 15 of Ruby and Roses. And wow, we're going in a lighter direction, but wow, really, really like this. So, and day 15 is ski lift. So ski lift. And I really like that. So day 15, and then I have day 15 of my Chelsea. Wow. Love this. Absolutely love this. It's gorge. Gorge, gorge, gorge. So day 15 of my Chelsea Luxe, and Chelsea day 15 is at the rodeo. So at the rodeo, this is very, very pretty. Love these colors. Can't wait to see that in something. So day 15 of my 2 Advents that I have left that I'm opening, and could not be more happier. All right, and today being Sunday, I worked on my scrappy blanket. This is one that I've had on the needles, and actually what I did today was I worked on it, but I also did some weaving in of my ends, so I don't have all these ends to weave in. So I did that today, but this is where I am with my scrappy blanket, and I'm going to start to add in some more of my Advents. So I might end up putting in some of my Ruby and Roses in this, but I am working on a shawl that I'm using my Ruby and Roses for. But I just got back into this blanket and I'm really enjoying it. It was easy to knit to and watch TV today, and so I'm gonna keep knitting on this. I thought about turning my shawl into this blanket, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep it as the shawl because I want to be able to wrap up in that. This is gonna just sit on the sofa or in my new knitting chair, wherever that ends up in our new home. So, but I truly stuck to the Scrappy Sunday theme today and worked on my scrappy blanket. So I'm liking that. Yeah. And it's easy. It's 2-row repeat, and it's very, very easy. And you can just sit and watch TV and knit. So I did do a few more rows on my scarf or shawl that I'm working on with my Ruby and Roses. So sorry, got my yarn all tangled up here, but yeah, this is kind of where I am. Still with the first color that I'm putting in, but I'm going to go ahead and start with the mohair, and I'm going to do 4 rows. I've decided I'm going to do 4 rows of mohair in between my colors. So in between my Advents, the mini skeins. So I think that'll be nice. So yeah, so you will, when you see this again, it will have at least one repeat of the mohair, and I'm just going to do garter, and then I'll go back into the stitch that I'm using for the actual scarf, and that's a hedgehog fiber pattern. If I remember, I'll pop the name up top. But yes, that is pretty much it that I'm doing today. I did a lot of ordering, last minute gifts that I still had to get. I did a lot of that online today. And other than that, I truly just lazied around. I'm having trouble with my back. I don't know what it is. It could be stress, it could be whatever. But I woke up this morning with a big kink in my back. So I'm hoping that I can work through that. And yeah, that heals quickly. I'm going to bring my pillow. I have a, not a special, but it is kind of a orthopedic pillow at home. And I'm going to bring that back with me when I come back next week. So I'll have that. So other than that, not a whole lot's been happening. Oh, I've been working on David's sock. So I might have this finished by the end of the night. I'll knit on it a little bit while I'm watching either Elf or The Grinch and drinking some hot chocolate out of my Grinch cup that I showed earlier in the vlog. So I will see you soon. Bye for now.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my